Morning, we're going to get started with your reading for today, and it is going to be a classic one for just the start of your day. We're going to get advice at the very end. Welcome back, Libras, to your reading. Today is February 28th. Can I see the energy for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, angels and guides, clear and accurate messages for the start of the day for our Libra Sun specifically, and our Libra Moons, Risings, and Venus. All right, it's ready. First messages, we got a Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and I'm going to describe that. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So Knight of Cups is water energy, and I'm just going to flash it there so you can see. It is romance. It's either ready for it or you know that it's time to come for this, okay? I didn't know a better way to phrase it, but I do think that it's time. This Knight of Cups can signify a new romance era for you, okay? Just starting up. It doesn't have to be that somebody's there, okay? It's just a new romantic era that's about to begin in your life. We will see a little business in this reading because we're going to do a Celtic for just your business portion, all right? We have an Ace of Cups. Again, it's a brand new era. I do see like the water spilleth over and the energy is beginning for this. I don't know if you're prepared. I think that there's many different suitors out there for you. It's just about attempting to reach out yourself. We have to do our part. Okay, if we're ready, we have to do our part. Seven of Wands, there could be a guarded season in the recent past. It is protective energy. It's like you have Bubble Boy in your life. There's like a Bubble Boy season where you kept yourself. There's a movie about that. And actually, it's the area where I grew up in that movie. In that film, he actually is taking care of his parents and sheltered so much so that he doesn't get to experience the bright side of life. It's so sad. You should check it out because it's a comedy and there's something to learn from it too. And I'm getting that. I don't know why that film flashed for me with this card. Seven of Wands is like protecting your space. You choose to stay protected too, but it's time to come out of that cocoon. This reading is all pointing to that, especially. The first card was the Knight of Wands. It's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It comes in with fire energy. Could be a fire masculine. It can also be a fire feminine. We have so much fire in our readings lately, and you have a ton of knights here. If you notice, you have the Knight of Cups and then the Knight of Wands. I genuinely feel like someone's going to come charging in, whether they take you on a little date, whether they take you out for coffee. It's looking like a new dating scenario for many of you. If you're actively looking, I'm also going to draw cards for that. New beginning with that Ace of Wands. And I feel like somebody wants to bring the new beginning to you too, if this isn't your action already. Many of you are getting crafty with your lives and ascending into a new platform. There's a lot of change within you, within self. I also think this is plans to go ahead and do things that make you look forward to certain events coming up too. Okay, so on the split, we have a Knight of Pentacles and a Hermit. Virgo and a little bit of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Knight of Pentacles, very stable figure. I think this is coming in as you, all right? I think those are the plans. Definitely thinking that you're picking more positive things in your life. You could be including more fitness. You could have goals here that include your body and being aware. And I'm also hearing here awareness in this read, okay? Ace of Wands, what's the clarification for the Ace of Wands, please? Fire, all right. Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in from somebody on the outside who's very intrigued, okay? I don't know if it's like a crush of yours. I'm getting an admirer, and it doesn't seem like it's multiples. It seems like it's only just one personal, contact that you have that is more interested than the rest. They have an offer to present. I don't know if they've already brought this offer to you, and I feel like some of you have received it. Okay, that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, more earth energy. What are we not seeing in the reading? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we're not seeing caring energy, the Knight of Swords, and the Hanged Man. I saw that in the pre-shuffle. All of these cards in the pre-shuffle. The Wheel of Fortune. Times are changing. Do you guys remember at the very beginning of this reading as the Knight of Cups fell? And I just tell you the initial feelings. You can do with it what you want. Of course, you have free will. The Knight of Cups is a new start. It's not going back to a past person. It's not accepting old faults. You might forgive them, of course. Forgiveness is a huge part of the journey. But it's a new romantic era for you. I feel like that's where the wheel is turning. amidst other things too. There's other positive colloquialisms happening in your life. I do think it's in other areas of interest, but so far the Wheel of Fortune has been the change of fate for you. Okay, a big time. Like, it's not a small time thing with the Wheel of Fortune. And I do think that there's more energy here too. I think some of you are infusing that into your life. Again, I talk about fitness and health because under Aquarius's transit right now within Pluto, we're getting re-inspired. And so that re-inspiration could be generating in your bones. Some of you could feel more energetic as well as you wake up. Okay, when you wake up, there's like a new tense of your life. Queen of Pentacles, we do not see her. I asked for the things that we don't see because they're often hidden. You don't see that you have a caring heart that other people do appreciate. And I do want to get a mini reading out for that before we go to finances. Why is the Queen of Pentacles? I don't know, like I feel like there's a little neglect here, okay? Trying to balance in the current moment and shift with things that are happening. There could be busy schedules picking up. I also feel like there's more obligation. So it's about balancing yourself Monday through Friday. There's been some adjustments here. Some adjustments to nurturing yourself, taking the time out at night to make yourself a meal. And that's coming in heavy to the reading too, like specific things that you've done throughout your day to bring wellness back into your life. Is definitely a wellness reading coming out for the morning and into the afternoon. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's abundant on the channel. You could be glowing, okay? You could be a female or male that's seeing the repercussions of choosing new decisions that benefit you. So the Nine of Pentacles is here as a well-built person. Also, I feel like that's what you don't see, like even just accrediting your journey, making sure you give yourself credit each and every day. I'm growing, I'm learning, and we do see a romantic era, which I'm really happy to see with the Knight of Cups being the first card. Can we explain or ground down the Knight of Cups? Thank you. Someone who's committal, okay, or this could be you. The Hierophant can definitely be you. So Hierophant is Taurus energy and it's higher power. It's all the things that are greater institutions above ourselves, self-care, and also relating yourself back to Source or God. So I think what's going on in your reading is that you're being pointed with spirituality to teach you who the right people are to intermingle with and mix with. It's also the gift of discernment, which we've talked about, I think 2 days in a row, being able to discern what comes toward you. There are going to be better people that come forward in your story. So just wait for that too, because I think you're feeling out that big waiting room. Also in our bonus, we had a huge waiting room card, if you remember from yesterday. Okay, shall I switch? I think I'm going to. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. It's a consistent energy. There's someone very committal around the same age as you on the channel. I want to say comparative age. They're not too young and they're not too old for you. They're in a committal energy with the Hierophant. They could very well be a Taurus. You could be attached to a Tauran as well, who's very much fancying you. And remember, they're under the same sign as Venus with us. So it's really interesting because they have the same Venus essence. Most of them do. Let's see here what the challenge is for today. Can we break open this reading with the challenge? Thank you. There's a couple. I'm going to get this one because I feel it. We have the Empress and the Fool. The challenge is your very own energy, accrediting yourself, giving yourself the growth that you actually accomplished, okay? You have to accredit yourself with this long journey, and some of it is painful, some of it is undesirable, but we have to keep accrediting, okay? Also, I feel like there's a lot of self-love, self-awareness within that Empress card. The Fool, let's talk about it. The Fool is a new journey. It resets you at 0, right? And so we have more Aries energy here. You do not have to know an Aries at all. There can just be compatibilities within your personality of the Fool card. You're on an unknown journey. It's really magical when you set foot in the Fool. And I'm just going to get a couple cards just to narrow it down. I'm going to do a 3-way split here for y'all. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Shuffling now. What is the Fool energy? It's about a new beginning. We have one committal person here with the Hierophant, just one. It's looking like. I do think that they fancy you. Okay, I do think so. What are the cue cards for that? Justice. Okay, what kind of pentacles is this? The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Okay, so I have a comment on the Four of Pentacles. The past person continues to hold on to you, I think, because they want to see where your story goes, or they'd like to have some type of control here. When you have a person in the Four of Pentacles, let's talk about it and really, really discuss it. 1010 on the monitor too. They feel like in order to hold on to you, there's a sense of control in keeping you in a certain space, right? With your exes, they feel in the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, if they keep you here, they can constantly reminisce. There's also like a constant Six of Cups that they can refer to, looking back at your photos in their, in their phone. It's rather devastating because they don't allow your energy to thrive onto a new person and a new journey, and you have every right to that. So I feel like this is a past Four of Pentacles showing up. It's interesting because we haven't seen the card in a while. The King of Wands, you could be dealing definitely with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with another Libra because justice is here. But I do think this points to environmental energy. People are seeing you when you go out. Okay, definitely respectful also of your, I feel like it's your stature. I'm going to go ahead and put it in that way, but it's also because you've healed. This Justice card is a healed person. They're going on to greener pastures. They're also not afraid to test out the new journey. Also, it's like good karma. Good karma is what I hear here. You could have built good karma over this last couple of months, last season. Let's see the King of Wands. Can I get a couple cards for the King of Wands? The Hermit. Okay, someone's continually keeping to themselves. Okay, they're hiding their feelings with the Moon card. It's Pisces and Cancer. I feel like they're hiding their feelings for you with that Hermit there. Okay, Virgo. Very, very hidden, very compact, keeping away from the story, enjoying sometimes being the hermit, if we want to be real. But deep down inside, there's a passion for you. They want to co-create. And I also think for some of you, it is an admirer that doesn't show their face. Or maybe you know of someone that's beginning to like you, and it's of that type of channel. I think you are aware of them in your energy. Some of you are very, very keen on who this is. And I think that they have a brand new respect for you in the Hanged Man. They have a changed perspective on what they thought of you initially. Okay, Pisces again. Lots of Pisces with the Moon. And I think they've been hiding these feelings for you. Let's dissect the Moon card in the last few seconds of your reading. Six of Swords is also here. That could very well be you continuing on this journey, looking at the unknowns, and just feeling it, experiencing the Six of Swords, going to something greener and going to something also safer, because that's where the woman and the child rode to. They rode to something safer all the time. It's not a new chaotic adventure with the Six of Swords. Remember, this is the challenge today, the Empress from the Mystical Moments deck. So just give yourself accreditation for your long journey. Okay, at the very, very least. What's the Moon card? Cancer and Pisces. Thank you so much. The Two of Cups. You don't see that there's a relationship that wants to come in, or a contact that wants to establish something deeper with you. Give me a moment on that. There's a King of Wands. This could be the person. It's like the only card that I have on the table today. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the King of Wands. They're usually very direct too, which throws me off in the reading. It throws me off because I feel like they're keeping this hidden from you. There could be very similar and in tandem twin energies going on with the two of you. Can I see these hidden feelings to the Moon card, please? Just one card. Aha. We have one, the Ten of Wands. They're going through something quietly. Okay, that's the 10 there. You see the X at the top with the hot pink. What is the struggles then? What's the 10 of Wands? Thank you. The Page of Wands, and it slipped under the table. I'll describe the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is trying to get exuberance, okay? Trying to get excited for this new adventure with you. Why is it the Page of Wands? I know it's on the floor, but we're going to take it because it explains it. Revving up energy to ask you out with the Three of Cups. Something very physical. Maybe they find this challenging right now, or they don't know how to ask you out, or it's not the right time, because it's the 10 of Wands and it's building from struggle. But they want it too. It's really, really strange how it's coming out. What's the Three of Cups? What's the, thank you, one card, the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I feel like they want it done in a timely fashion. This person is coming out really impatient as the King of Wands. They're going to decide to walk away. They're going to deuce it. They're going to Eight of Cups if they don't get a response from you. It's almost like an impatient King of Wands, okay? Because they do want a relationship with you. What is that? Like, why is that so coming out impatient with the Two of Cups to the Eight of Cups? Could be a past person too. Eight of Cups could be past. All right, we have the Emperor, Aries, and the Ace of Cups. All right, their feelings have gotten to a place where they have to explain it to you very quickly. What I'm getting here is it's an impatience for this to embark. So this Aries card here, this Emperor wants to take control very soon, or they will decide to walk and go on to something new. I don't know why it's the Eight of Cups. We re-clarified it a couple times. It's the great walking away card onto something new. I don't know if they're deliberating that because they feel you're too busy. Okay, you could be too busy for them. But he's an Emperor too. Fire and fire. Let's see what the Three of Cups means to them. What does the Three of Cups mean to them? Okay, you could have a very healing energy to you, Libras. It's Sagittarius. They could feel very connected to you because you feel healing or you have a healing energy. I think a lot of you on the channel do. So it's almost like it would be the prize to experience here, right? And let's look at the other card. I don't know it. It is the Page of Cups. Okay, so they do want an emotional balance or to create something that has flow with you. This person finds you to be a healing energy and they want to emit emotion with the Page of Cups. So if it's a new person, they do want it to be more of an emotional setting. I feel like this person can be a sensitive, okay? And they want to balance out, maybe even seeing you more, because we do have the Three of Cups side by side with this. And I do read them when they fall together. That's what I have for you for the first read. If it made sense on any level, just put a heart there. Remember to work on your daily goals. Be happy. Also, take care of yourselves, Libra. Until our next video, I will be with you again rather shortly. I hope you have a great midweek. It is Wednesday, so enjoy yourselves very much.